play the tutorial just to kind of familiarize ourselves. Uh-oh. Well, that's not a good start.
That's one small step for a man. One giant...
Try that again. Not good when the game crashes the computer instantly. How about maybe we just start the game, see if that works. We got our controls, WASD. Wondering if it's maybe the tutorial is what was bugged. So let's give it a try.
The 11 capsule is delivered to the launch pad. Ready for ascent. Over. Copy that. Start the launch procedure.
License 1 is ready for launch. Over.
Launch control. Initiating countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Elevated to Hope Station 1. Capsule HB11 has begun its ascent. Stand by to receive. Over.
Hope 1 to elevator. Ready for receiving. Over.
Destination 1. Base MT4. Docking gateway provision priority. Highest. Coast crossing route. Always in favor of HB11. Priority launch and landing has been approved by Crust.
Alpha team, get ready to head back home. Over. Watch yourself out there. Lunar night is coming. Stand by, Alpha team. We've got visitors.
Tranquilitatis, logistics to incoming transition. Please state your intentions. Over.
Alice to MT Logistics. We have received clearance and hold a signed contract with Mr. Halloway for our mining operations in this designated sector. We're here to commence our activities as scheduled. Over.
MT Logistics to Alice. We weren't informed of your early arrival. We've just finished building the elevator for your drones to access the underground facilities. At the moment, all the electricity is being used to charge the batteries as we prepare for the night. So we can't route power to the elevator right now. I suggest you, Sunshine, to keep your mining buddies in orbit for the next 2 weeks and return with the sunrise. Over.
We made it here right on schedule, but waiting for the next morning on the moon, a whole 2 weeks of downtime, is utterly unacceptable. This could jeopardize our entire mining contract. We need a better plan. And name's Alice. Just saying. Good afternoon, Director. This is Alice, your first Vice President. We have a bit of a situation here, but I'm already on it. Let's just test our connection before we delve any deeper. Give this dialog box a click if you're hearing me loud and clear, then we can proceed. Connection solid. That's a start. Give me a moment to secure our landing clearance. Feel free to soak in the sights while you wait. I'll ping you as soon as I have an update. So, Robert, do we have a deal?
Let me be clear. The risk of 2-week power outage equals job loss, and a costly lawsuit for me. I don't care who you are. Get Halloway on this, but no power for you until sunrise. We just don't have it right now.
Look, Robert, you and I got off on the wrong foot. Our drones are designed for autonomous construction and repair, and we've brought the necessary resources. Grant us landing permission, and we'll handle the power situation ourselves. This benefits both of us. More solar panels for you, and we could land our toys and get going. They also can handle the repairs. So, should I update Mr. Halloway on our successful collaboration?
All right, Alice, you have permission to land. Make sure your drones don't break anything over and out.
Director, it is your call now. Permission to land has been granted. Show this Bob the Builder that we can fix this. Select a landing location for the pods near the elevator shaft. Click on the notification located on the left side of the control interface and specify the designated landing spot for the capsule.
Alice, your primary responsibility is to ensure resource extraction and processing at our logistic hub in the Sea of Tranquility. Currently, our operations heavily rely on external supplies. If you can address this issue even partially, rest assured we'll secure long-term contracts for you. I personally vouched for your mission to the board. You're a promising team with intriguing developments, so you better give me something to convince those skeptical of your worth.
Absolutely, Mr. Holloway. Both the director and I are immensely grateful to you. Our focus is on establishing a long-term partnership, and we'll give our utmost to make it a reality. You can count on us. To initiate construction, choose the required Director, place holograms of solar panels on the allocated sites. Our drones will take it from there. You'll see.
In that very first part, the sound was so low. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, let's turn the music off. Voice. The first section of that, it was just so the voices were so super loud, quiet. I mean, and I'm like, oh great, and because I didn't get a chance to mess with it, I didn't want to accidentally skip any of the intro, and then boom, it like hit us like a ton of bricks with the audio on the voices. So we'll try that. So let's see what. Now we can prioritize, it looks like. Oh, we're paused. Drones kind of look like, what's that other game? The Mars game. Oh shoot, I can't remember the name of it. The drones kind of look like the one where you build on Mars, not the moon. Could be quite a bit of different stuff because you got mining.
Look at that. They've actually built them. Not a bad start at all. Alice, can you hear me? Your drones did a good job, better than we expected. All the energy from these panels is yours, but now it's crucial to conserve it if you want to work during the night. To achieve that, you'll need batteries.
It's all good, Robert. I completely understand you. We were already going to build batteries anyway. Director, he's correct. A lunar night lasts nearly 14 and a half Earth days in the absence of sunlight, and batteries are crucial for us. Construct 4 batteries next to the solar panels.
Now we have to run wires. that's turning it off, so it was already on. Why do they still have us like, looking at them? Now what's this? Charging port. Hopefully that's what they wanted.
Objective achieved.
Your drones did a pretty good job, but the wiring tool is only operable by a human. Wire the panels and the batteries together. Next, you just need to power up the elevator, and you'll gain access to the underground level.
Now can we like break this down? Okay, so that now let's see if this. Oh, so all the supplies are inside of here, so we leave that alone. Let's see, connect the elevator to the power grid. Okay, so resource storage, logistics. Okay, that's so what's this? Projector. Should probably build more than one charging port. Okay, now can we build any more? I know it didn't ask for that, but we'll try it. It might be a bad idea, but okay, let's see, where's the elevator at? Connect the elevator to the power grid. Must be connected to the power grid. See, I'm not seeing the elevator. Do we have to build an elevator? Okay, drone. Convert standard drones into mining. let's see. Convert 2 of them. I might want 5. See, I'm trying to figure out where the mining elevator is. Is that what this is? Connect wires, transmitter power inside. Oh, I guess that doesn't need to be powered. Cancel. How do we cancel it? Uh-oh. Looks like the... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the elevator here?
Now that everything is up and running, let's get down to business. Switch to the underground level by pressing the Tab key.
Okay.
Fine, that works for us. To start mining, build a drone reconfiguration module. It can get electricity from the lower elevator by connecting them with a wire.
Objective achieved.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Now wire it to the elevator to power up the module.
Pardon my curiosity, but how are you going to extract lunar regolith with robot carriers? I am far from a robotic expert, of course, but it seems like we have more questions than answers at this point.
That's an excellent question, Robert, and I'd be delighted to answer it. However, I need to wrap up something first. Director, with the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones and set an excavation zone for them.
Okay, well, I already got them.
Now, let's have the drones excavate an area measuring 50 standard units. In the meantime, I'll have a chat with our curious Bob.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I created them upstairs. How do I get them to go down?
To order the drones to start the excavation, you need to use the highlighting tool and mark areas for mining, and the digging drones will do the rest.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now if we excavate too much, wouldn't it all cave in? I need to do 50, so it must be already... Okay, so it's finding different minerals. We'll put 2 of them on this.
Robert, to answer your question, our company has been providing repair and maintenance services for robotics and mining equipment for over 10 years. We were involved in the development and maintenance of technology for lunar mining along with the first industrial expeditions to the moon, even before the construction of the space elevator and the full-scale development of the moon by mankind. And I'm pleased to inform you, Robert, that by accumulating our vast experience, we have been able to develop and implement multifunctional drone technology that can be re-equipped for a variety of tasks. As a special bonus, I can include a coloring book set so you can brighten up your leisure time at work in silence.
Okay, Alice, I get the hint. You do your job and I'll mind my own business. By the way, I'll grab a few coloring books as souvenirs for the kids. I'll be heading home in 2 weeks. Director, I understand that I can be difficult at times, but your Alice is also quite remarkable. She reminds me of my ex-wife.
We're all still on the same channel, Robert.
So what's up with those coloring books?
Okay, what's that? Whoa. Whew, that was close.
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out. I repeat, Crust is declaring a first-degree state of emergency. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. Crust is assuming control of all complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon. All surviving facilities should switch to the emergency frequency and report their status. Try to conserve power and resources and await further instructions.
What have happened over there? Director, do you read me? We're getting reports that a state of emergency has been declared because of a meteorite impact on the moon. Please confirm that you're still on the line.
So we gotta get power back up here.
You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Next, there's still no signal from the personnel at the base. I'll try again, but the hope is dwindling. Robert, come in, Robert. Do you read me? There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station at the time of the collision, and I suggest you stay there as long as possible. We should try to hold out until the logistics with Earth are re-established. Let's begin with electricity. We still have resources and functioning drones. That should be enough to get a couple solar panels and batteries.
Whoop. Nope, 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 nope. Which direction you click, 'cause okay, now I think we need to get somewhere to recharge some of these drones. How do we salvage?
Research required. Finish the research first.
Okay, but the elevator, now we can, oh, we can't get back downstairs, so. How many do we need, does it say? Oh, we need 5 of each.
Judging by the seismic activity, the explosion occurred on the far side of the moon. Fortunately, it was at a considerable distance from our mission site. But the sheer force of the explosion raises even more questions.
So, the best insight we can get from the head of the science department and a world-renowned scientist is that the explosion happened at a distance, and we don't have a single clue about how and why.
Objective achieved.
That's the extent of our knowledge at the moment. Scientists deal with verified facts, not hasty speculations based on incomplete data.
Electricity is back online, but our resource reserves are running critically low. We must prioritize restoring production. Begin by repairing the elevator to gain access to the underground level. Make sure the elevator is connected and install a charging station for the drones. The explosion destroyed everything on the surface, but the mining modules may still be intact. We need to go underground and assess the remaining resources.
Okay, good. Okay, we'll get... Oh, so they moved the converter down here, even though I built it in the other part. Okay, switch to the underground with a tab. You need to click some...
Director, we need to restore the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and the electric pole with wires. Then we can examine the scale of the damage. That's better. I see that we have the raw materials to produce smart concrete, but we urgently need to restart production of steel and silicon. Director, I have an idea. For starters, convert 4 drones into mining drones and we'll continue. With the reconfiguration module, you can convert up to 5 worker drones to mining drones and vice versa. Convert 4 drones into mining drones and designate an excavation zone for them. We have the smelter furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the proper oxides are always needed. Now we're going to mine them with mining drones. Enter excavation mode to assign mining drones to extract resources from the deposits. Set the number of drones that will mine the oxide directly from the deposit.
Objective achieved.
Okay, so we got 2 spots there. Now we need to make a conveyor, I think. Whoops. Smelter, furnace. I'm looking down at the bottom here. It shows different stuff that you can build. Okay, if we do recreation and stuff, so we have to make sure that they're happy too, which is good. Smelter, processor. Now, how do we make a... Okay, it's on.
Director, we have iron and silicon veins available. Assign mining drones to mine each vein to supply the processing modules with the oxides. Now you can watch as mining drones excavate the oxides, and they are immediately taken to the smelting furnace. Yes? Hold on, Director. We've got a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Attention, everyone who reads this message. Severe damage to orbital station Hope 2 has been detected. Immediate evacuation of all personnel is required. Proceed to emergency evacuation protocol. Attention, everyone who reads this message.
Director, that's a distress call from Hope 2. Station is heavily damaged, and they require immediate evacuation. But is there someone to pick them up upon landing? I'm already reaching out to Crust to report the situation.
Director, I'm Clyde Draper. I'm in charge of the Crust search and rescue operation. We're aware of the situation with Hope 2, and we plan to execute a rescue operation for the station crew at your base. Given the circumstances, your base is one of the few surviving facilities nearby, and we will be utilizing it. If you resist, we have the authority to seize all the necessary equipment. I trust you'll make the decision that best suits the circumstances. Indeed, a reasonable choice. You are required to get in touch with the station and ensure safety of the crew, build a living quarters with life support systems, make contact with the station, and assist the crew commander. Ensure the crew is delivered to your base after evacuation. By this point, you should have a life-sustaining living quarters available. Initiate preparations for the living quarters immediately. This is an intricate and resource-intensive construction, so optimize and maximize production to complete it on schedule. We will provide you with machinery to search for survivors and all scientific resources at our disposal. Over and out.
We've barely recovered from the explosion. Our base is a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do what I can to save them, but how are we going to get everything done in that amount of time?
First, we need to scale up our production. Living quarters will require a lot of resources. We have smelting furnaces, but we need regolith extractors and single regolith refinery to extract oxides. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we are ready to begin. Research underground extraction and place 2 extractors on the veins of iron and silicon.
Okay. Select research. Where's the research? Okay, here we go. Fuel generator. Conveyor. Oh, okay. We do need conveyors. Wow, there's a... Okay, this is the only stuff we can do for the demo. Pillar. Robot mining speed. Okay, this is... and fundamental ice melting technology. So it must be the engineering. We need underground extractor, that's what they're talking about. Okay. I don't have any. It requires that blue beaker looking, so I definitely can't do that one. And I probably can't do these either because I don't have enough. So I wonder if I could, turn those off. Yeah, see, we don't have enough to research the next. Okay, we need to get this wired so that they can recharge. Oh, I do have it wired. Okay. Mining extractor. Is that what I want, or do I want to put it like somewhere else? Okay, so it needs to overlap the mining area.
Don't forget that extractors also need to be connected to the network. If you do not have enough range to connect the wires, build additional electric poles.
Okay. Oh, okay. We can speed it up too, so if you want to get it to go faster.
We urgently need to find a way to pick up the crew after landing. We need cargo transport and we need it now. Wilfrey, any ideas?
We can try to fix this piece of junk. It's a Pathfinder 3B, older model, but has improved off-road capability and cargo capacity. Just what we need.
Yeah, we don't have enough resources for that right now. Insufficient power. Oh, it's dark out. No wonder. I could probably make some more. Or no, I guess I don't. I was gonna say I could make some more, Oh, so they are coming up here to recharge too. Oh, so there are drones that are sitting idle. Converted. Oh, we can't do anymore. Can only convert 5, so. So this, wonder what that is. Uh-oh, he ran out of power. Uh-oh, not what I wanted to do. Shoot. That might be costly. Hopefully they got all of the resources back from it. How do we fix... Oh, okay, here's the research down here. I didn't see that. Yes, we don't have enough to research anything else right now. Build extractor on every vein. Oh, okay, so I need to... Oh, all these extractors are out of power. How do we get them over to power?
Objective achieved.
According to our data, extractors have started mining. Now research the single regolith refinery to be able to extract oxides from regolith. Then build 2 refineries to produce iron and silicon oxides accordingly.
Okay, well, I think that's where we're going to leave off. It looks like it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be one of those fairly complex, like you need to make conveyors and all that stuff. So we'll think about it. Demo's always good to kind of get a taste of what a game is going to be, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you later.